Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all well. I hope you are all having a fantastic, whatever day it is today. Tuesday, I think. But hopefully you're all good. Today is definitely going to be the final day. We do not have much more left to do in this pack. We have everything we need for the 18 stars. All we need to do, and we're going to do this first, I think, is we need to go and get ourselves... basically, we need to get these things, the ATM star shards, once we've made the stars. We get those with the starry comb. Starry combs we obviously get by starry bees. Starry bees we get by feeding a Patrick bee a ATM star block. And this is why we need 18 of these things. 9 of them for a block to feed to the Patrick bee, and then the other 9 to use as a flowering block for them. So that's what we need to do. We need to go and find ourselves a Patrick bee. So we're going to get that out of the way first, I think. But basically, we just need to fish these out of a war motion. So we've got to go and find a war motion and a fishing rod. Which we have, thankfully. Right. Where is the nearest warm ocean? 1,200 blocks that way. Ish. Now, hopefully this won't take too long. I don't know whether to... I think we probably want to try and fish up a few more just in case. I don't know how long it's going to... Wait, this isn't new... Oh, it is new chunks. Huh. We probably want to fish up a few extras just to be on the safe side. We could... realistically, we could do with more bees anyway. What I might actually do is put them into a hive with a Pokey Pokey gene sampler. I'm assuming we can get the genes from them through that. And then we should be able to duplicate them and get more. And we are almost there. Can I have my chunks, please? And thank you. War motion. There we go. Right. Let's make sure we have a few bee cages. And then we fish. I mean, we got a Neptune's Bouncy straight off the bat, but... And a potent poison book. And a crappy fishing rod. And a crappy bow. Oh, I didn't realize you could just fish up Neptunium. Holy crap. I mean, I know we've got some pretty decent enchantments on this, but honestly, I was not expecting there to be stuff to come in this quickly. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. I kind of want to keep those. Although if we start running out of inventory space, I will get rid of them. You're getting a ton of those things. But so far, no Patrick bee.
subby boop.
Boop to you as well. Bug, how are you doing? Thank you so much, man. Ow! Fuck, we found one and now he's gonna die. Wonderful. Bug, how are you doing? 67 months. That's a whole lot of months. I hope you're well, Bug. Right. There we go. Wait, hold on. I need to actually put your correct name in. Or your Twitch name, at least. But there you go. Thank you, man. It is appreciated. I think I fucked up with that beep. We finally got one, and then I wasn't paying attention, and it stung me, and now it's dying. I don't want to take the risk of feeding that the 9 ATM stars. Or the ATM star block. And then have it potentially die. Because that would suck. Come on, bees. Give me that back. I don't even know if these are going to have anything in that I kind of want or need. Neptunium boots. Neptunium shovel. Neptunium chest plates. Neptunium leggings. Wait, we've got all the Neptunian armor now. I don't care about that. Oh, Neptunium bow. Oh, wait, hold on. We got the helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots, and we've also got a bow and a shovel. And an axe. Put those in there for now. And get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of that. Alright. Come on. We need a Patrick B. No, that's a Neptunium chest. That's Patrick B. Thank you. Alright, so that's the dying one. We'll get rid of the dying one because, well, he's dying. Oh, Neptunium sword. We don't have that yet. Neptunium fishing rod. You doing alright? Not too far from heading to bed, though? With it being 1 AM? It does seem like a reasonable time to head to bed. Oh, I thought I saw another. There we go. Right, I want to try and get 4 of them if I can for the time being, I guess. 4 seems like a reasonable number. Actually, no, let's get 5 because that way they can at least. Oh no! Wait a minute. The Patrick bees. We could also do with the Patrick bees as well because the Patrick bees will give Patrick combs, which will give us Patrick stars, which we kind of need as well. So we're going to need to get a few of these. 6 or 7 maybe. And they don't breed amongst themselves, so we do have to find them all. Could be here a little while. You know, I'm just going to get rid of those as well, I think. Come on, Patrick Bees. See, what might be an idea is... I make a backpack. Yes, and... we make a pickup upgrade. And a void upgrade. Hopefully, everything will just go into the backpack. And any excess will just get voided. These guys. Okay. There's 4. Oh, God. 5. I keep going until I got 7, I think. Oh, we've got 5 to fill one hive with the Patrick bees. And then we've got 5 that we can use to fill... then we've got 2 more that we can use to convert to starry bees. That should be 7. Yep, that'll do. Alright, let's go home.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
And the same to you, Jeremy. How are you doing? Thank you so much, man. 3 months. Can we get some love and hearts in chat? Jeremy, what's your IGN? So I can put you on the thing. I know we've got you in here from before. It's just a case of remembering where. I know for a fact we do. It is the same Twitch name. Okay. Right, which month are we in? Here we are. How are you doing? Ah, yes, I do remember the Optimus Prime skin. But there we go. Thank you so much. It is appreciated. Hopefully you're doing all right. Okay. So we have our Patrick bees. Doing well myself. A little bit on the tired side, but otherwise pretty good. There we go. Right, I want to put these guys into here. I think. We're going to have to get rid of all of this, but good afternoon, Banana. How you doing? I got some sleep. I didn't get a ton. I did end up waking up around about 2 o'clock in the morning. But I kind of expected that, though, because that always happens when I fall asleep early. I'm feeling alright, though. How are things with you? Right, let's get rid of those. And I guess we keep those just in case. Oh, except these are... We're not going to be able to get anything at all from the Patrick Bees yet, are we? Because we need an ATM star block to be able to... For the flowering block for them as well. All right, speaking of which... I think it's time we actually make the ATM stars. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I think, like, as far as the ATM star itself goes... I'm assuming we basically just need an input with the amount of slots for all of the individual items. So, like, one slot for the unobtainium or the modium alloy blocks, one slot for all the nether star blocks and what have you. In which case, it would be, what, 9, 10, 11, 12 input slots we'd need? Touch Cody and your mother-in-law is here for a few days, but otherwise grand. Glad to hear it. I mean, not necessarily the mother-in-law bit. I'm assuming that's not the best thing. I think that should just about cover it. All right, let's go and... put the time be away in there for now, I guess. And then we'll go and grab everything for the star. Fine, just disrupts your routine. Right, I feel like I'm probably going to need a larger input, aren't I? Because I thought about them as just a single slot for each item. I'm forgetting the fact that there is multiple different items here. Or multiple stacks of each item. There we go, that's everything. Tangerine, how are you doing? Do I have enough slots? Probably not. Oh no, we should do. We should be fine. Well, it's working. Get rid of that for now. There we go, our first ATM star. Now we just gotta wait for 17 more of these to craft, and we are about ready to start getting it automated. I've kind of decided I want to make all of the, if I can, at least, depending on how long it takes for the bees to produce what they need to produce. I kind of want to. I want to see if I can get all of the. I want to see if I can get all of the creative items that we can make. Okay, we're up to 5 star block ATM stars at the minute. Once we've got the first 9, we'll go and put those down with the Patrick bees and see if we can get some Patrick bee genes, and then. Although actually, to be fair, we don't really need to worry about the Patrick bee genes so much as we do the Starry bee genes. See if we can get the Starry bee genes from the Pokey gene sampler. We can then duplicate them. But there we go. Our first 9 ATM stars. Wait, no quest? Oh, god damn it. I've got to do all the prerequisites quests, haven't I? Dang it. Okay, so what are we missing here? Let's claim all of these things. Do we, like, I don't like that we have to have all of these things in our inventory for it to count. And to actually give us that quest. That's a little annoying. Because now I've got to go through and get a whole bunch of the parts for this again. We didn't already have. Like the rainbow furnace. I'm assuming it wants us to do 2. But we never actually held those in our inventory. Right, then we've got the green, pink, lime. I'll just make like half a stack of each of these. So pink and lime concretes. And we just need we just need a single one in there, technically. For most of those. And then magenta and magenta powder and pink powder. There we go. Let's claim all of those. I've just realized something. I'm gonna have to cheat some of those quests to complete them. If this is finished going through the rest of the 9 of them. Which it looks like it has. There we go. We've got our 18 stars. Unfortunately, oh no, they are. I think they are already checked off, aren't they? We just need to get do the prerequisites, and they should retroactively complete. There we go. The lightning upgrade orb as well. Can I still make 8 of those? Can. Lightning upgrade orb. Right, what else do we need for that? Insanium gemstone blocks. We need 4 of. A single insanium coal block. Vacancy premium ingot block. And that's completed that for us. Okay. Hey, hyena. Ah, damn, I need to get the aerial player pearl, don't I? Or the aerial, yeah, it is aerial player pearl. Right, I gotta find a zombie or a husk. Gonna be the easiest way to find one. Just recrafting all the stuff for the star at the minute so it will actually complete the quests for us. Because we never actually held half the items in our inventory. How you doing, dead man? There we go. Nitro player. Okay, what else are we missing? The aerial interface we still need. This is one thing I really dislike about quests like this, where you have to have held all of these in your inventory in order for it to register. But if you don't, you if you want the quest to complete, you kind of got to go back through and redo all of it. Like 6 times dirt. Which actually shouldn't take too long. Dead tired? Yeah, I can relate. Oh, this isn't going to work, is it? Yeah, I knew that was going to break. You really hate it? You gave up and just accepted they would not be complete when you'd made all the creative items, etc.? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going until I get really bored of doing it, and then we'll probably do the same thing. But this is the downside to using doing the occultism automation this way, is that you have to redo the books, the bound books each time, because each time you reload it gives it a new name for the crafted one. I did do a lot of work off stream though, Quiet. So I mean, I say I did do a lot of work. I did a lot of work on not progression so much off stream, but a lot of the like base building and stuff like that. How are you doing though, Quiet? There we go. Stable wormhole is now done. Thankfully, most of these things we are in a position where they are like relatively easy to craft, the majority of it. If there's any that are particularly annoying, I will probably just cheat the quests essentially. Most of it should be fine though. Because we've clearly done all this. We have 18 stars in our inventory right now, so he'll play through his 50 days, so similar timing. I'm guessing I've probably taken, like, there's probably been a lot more time actually in the world for me, though, than you, Banana. I think you tend to play, I think you play, like, quite a bit faster than me. In fact, I think most people play faster than me. I'm usually more about taking my time with things and not rushing them. We do need 2 antimatter pellets as well. Tired, nearly forgot your sleep schedule when you went to take a nap at 5:30 and woke up 6 hours later. That's quite a long nap. You had no off-stream time. I made no progress as such off-stream. Like, all the actual progress was done on-stream. It was more just, like, resource gathering and base building stuff that I did off-stream. There's very little in the way of actual, like, progression. Am I today? I'm doing all right, I guess. There we go. And then the Wither Builder. Have I not had a Wither Builder in my inventory? Oh, no, we don't need 1,000 Wither Builders somehow. Now, the Tesla coil might be an annoying one to do. Or not. But yeah, it seems that the majority of people seem to want Monofactory as the next thing we stream. But there may be some slight issues with that, potentially. There was a post in the Discord earlier from Threefold saying that basically they're working on an update, a 0.13 update, which is quite a big update. And old worlds may not be able to be updated to the newer version. So worlds made in 0.12. From what I was reading on the Discord, though, it's basically only HV, and like anything past like HV, there's a chance of it not being able to update properly. But without knowing what the without knowing when the update is going to be, it's kind of hard to say because I do play through things relatively slowly. It may be that we're not even at HV by the time the update drops, but I don't know. Like all I've been able to find in terms of when it might be coming out is a few weeks at best. So it could be anywhere from a few weeks to a few months. So I've got no idea whether it's worth starting it or not. So I'm a little thrown off by that. It's 5 times endstone we need, isn't it? 64 times magmatic generator. Monofactory. I put a poll up in the Discord yesterday after the stream to see basically what people wanted to see after this, with shortlist being basically a restarting Project Nope Zone, Monofactory or GTNH. And overwhelmingly, it seemed to be that people wanted GTNH. Sorry, Monofactory. But then it got pointed out to me that there is an update coming for Monofactory that is potentially going to be game breaking for older worlds. So I don't know what to do about it now. I'm thinking I might start it anyway, and then just kind of definitely take my time with it, work more on kind of coming up with a base idea and planning out potential kind of logistics, and just take it slowly until that update drops, and then we can update and hopefully not have any problems. Or we can just play through it as normal. If 0.13 comes out after we've got to HV, then we can either just continue in 0.12 or I can try updating to a new profile and seeing what breaks. We'll probably finish the ATM star well, we've already got 18 ATM stars now. So basically all we want to do is get all of the creative items. Is this going to be interactions again, Hyena? We've got a few. We've got 18 of them at the minute. We're just trying to get it so it will actually give us the freaking reward for it. It was 5 times obsidian, wasn't it? How are you doing, Zeta, anyway? Oh. There we go. Right, so what are we still missing? The lightning bomb's going to be mildly annoying. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Just woke up? Well, good morning.
Oh, I see. Running away, eh? You yellow bastard!
Alright, no worries, quiet. I'm going to assume... Oh, we did have set those up to craft. Interactions, I had a quick look at, but I've not had a proper look. It's not something that's really on my radar at the minute. I've kind of, the short list of ones that I had, GTNH was in there, but most people seem to want Monofactory instead. Yeah, I'm a little bit torn because like if I don't start Monofactory now, there's a good chance I just probably won't make it. I probably won't play it. Because whatever I start besides that is probably going to take at least a month or two, at the very least, to play through, and by which time my urge to play it will potentially have gone. Oh yeah, some of these are going to be a bit annoying, aren't they? So, I'm curious, what is it about Monofactory that you're interested in seeing GTNH, but not Monofactory? They're obviously very different mod packs, but both based around GregTech. What is it about Monofactory that you dislike, Hyena? Alright, what else we gotta do? The Galgadorian drill. Ah, we need 2 of them, don't we? Okay, and we need the Yorgas trophy and Hydra trophy. I'm gonna guess I don't have those. Those ones I might cheat in. Yeah, those ones will just cheatily complete those. Since we, like I say, we have blatantly done them. Wait, they're not even needed. Like, you need the Snow Queen trophy, but you don't need the Hydra trophy or the Yorgas trophy. What? What? Why? I don't even know. So, but how does that affect you watching the playthrough, though, Hyena? And what's making you use PowerShell in the command window? I'm very confused, Hyena. And then we just need a tier 4. That was a tier 3. Yeah, I figured they'd got replaced and they just never updated the... They seem to have stopped working on the quest on all the mods 10 for the most part now as well, and they just seem to be concentrating on all the mods Arcana. So I don't know if that will ever... I don't know if that's ever actually going to get fixed. So, well, to be fair, actually, it might be fixed in the latest update, but I just didn't bother updating. Since the only thing it's actually updated, or seemed to update, was adding refined storage, which didn't really interest me. Right. What are we still missing from the dimensionals? Oh, all these fucking things. Am I able to make these? I'm guessing probably not. Oh, I'm only missing endstone bricks from that. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe we just need endstone bricks. Get rid of those. There we go. Alright, so what are we still missing now? Nothing for the dimensional seats. Just ones from there. You don't even need the 256mm portable item cell. Again, outdated quests. Can I make one of these? Will this actually work? Do I just need one or two? I'm just going to want me to make... Oh, it only wants me to make one. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I was just waiting on the skystone dust. There we go. There we go. Is that the last thing we needed? It was. It does give you a 256mm storage component back as well. I guess is nice. Right, what are we missing from the... right, we need to go and... We need pollen. No, I couldn't... To be fair, I can understand that putting you off playing it. Oh, you know. Does that count as pollen? That does count for the pollen. Good. Alright, so what's... just the Philosopher's Fuel. What are we missing from that? Actually, not sure. It's not those, because those aren't required. Oh, was it the... No, we've got the tank full of the Eclipse Ember. Oh, it's the Smelter Prism, isn't it? We never had that in our inventory. I really should have actually started the bees going. Wait, so what are we missing now? I don't know. We'll check on that in a minute. We do need to go and get these bees going, though. There we go. 2 ATM star blocks. Grab one of those out of there for a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Surely we didn't just get the Patrick Cohen blocks in then. Guess we must have done. Okay. Right, so what we need is to convert this guy into a starry bee. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a fairly large bee. Right, if we put that into there for now, we have our starry bee. And then what I'm hoping is we can get some starry bee genes. Gonna be here a while since it's only 1%, but we're gonna be here for a very long time. Oh wait, is there even a... There is a starry bee spawn egg. I was gonna say, is there even a starry bee spawn egg? And we need what? I need a cage, don't I? That's actually not what I meant to do there. I need to... Hang on, I will read that, I promise, Hyena. But just give me a moment. Go. Another starry bee. We don't need the Patrick bee ones. Those ones can go. Actually, I'll keep them just in case. We'll just find somewhere else to put them. Also got 400 starry combs here as well. Eventually, these bees are going to get put into... Oh god, do I even have any space for them? Yeah. We'll put them into here, I guess. Wait, hold on. We need speedier upgrades as well, don't we? Oh, we're going to deal with the nether star shards, too. Anyway, I thought you were asking what you should turn you away from playing it. Sorry, my mistake, but watching it, I don't know. Maybe I was seeing you. The employee have not given it a chance to watch it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I still need to decide whether we're actually going to play it or not, though. That's the thing, like whether it's worth starting a world or not. If there is the potential for it to just need to be restarted, essentially. We'll see. In the meantime, though, what we'll be doing is probably just switching over to Ocean Block full time until we decide one way or the other. Oh, we need another one of those. Restore those. Go. Right, I saw all those gone. And there'll probably be a bunch more in here. Yep, there's another 400. As well as... Oh, it's only a Patrick B one. I think we need to take the Patrick Bs out of here now. I don't actually know why I put them in there in the first place. That way we can at least guarantee that we're only going to get... Okay, so Patrick B's... Actually, Patrick B's we are going to need to... We're going to need to get 9 more ATM stars in order for the Patrick B's to be able to actually produce anything. And we need the Patrick B's producing stuff so we can actually get the Patrick stars. Right, how are we doing in here? We have one more Starry Bee. Gene. Slightly better one this time as well. 3%. Hey, that was quick. Nice. Basically, you want to get that up to a point where we've got 5 Starry Bees. Then we'll switch them over to here and just have them, hopefully, producing plenty of star shards. Speaking of which, how many do we have at the minute? 251. Wait, why have we got 2,691 Nether Star shards? Why are the Nether Star shards going into there? And not into here? Oh, right. I know why. Oh, lovely. They don't have any tags, so we can't block them from getting extracted. Wonderful. Unless we... Can we just block them from getting extracted like that? No. Or can we? Wait. I don't know if that's actually converting them or not. No, it's not. It would be so much nicer if they just had... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. It would be so much nicer if everything just had a tag that you could filter it by. No, it is still extracting it. Son of a bitch. And it doesn't like to have, like, multiple filters either. Multiple filters don't work. I guess we can do it this way. Well, that didn't work. Wait, what the hell? Only now it's also not compacting them. What the hell? Oh, that's why. Because it's not compacted in the same way. Oh, we're just gonna have to get storage for these then, aren't we? Because they need to be crafted in a like 3 of them go into 1 star. Okay, that explains why that wasn't working. Hey, Twilight, how's it going? How are you guys doing? We got 1 more. Come on, you got a 3% chance here. That's plenty. I do like the noise it makes when you can't when you can't speed it up anymore. Get it? There we go. Then we need that. We're nearly there. One more starry bee. Oh, perfect. Play that one. What's next after ATM10? That's still up for debate at the moment. There was we did have a poll in Discord. But the thing but Monofactory was what most people wanted to see. But there might be some issues with it, which we haven't quite decided on for certain at the moment. But potentially Monofactory. I do kind of, I've got a bit of a craving to play something GregTech related. Since we haven't played anything, I haven't played with GregTech properly in a while. You just sat down on your desk eating peanuts. Hey, peanuts are quite good for you. In small quantities. And preferably unsalted. They're not the worst thing in the world for you. Modern industrialization. Yeah, that's kind of what's made me want to play with GregTech again. Right, these guys should now be producing star shards. We've got 633 at the moment. And that will hopefully be constantly going up. Okay, right. So basically, what we're wanting to do, what we're going to consider complete is having all of the creative items. So basically, like the creative spellbook, creative blood drop, creative jetpack, creative source jar. What else is there? There is the creative compressor and compressed iron block. And then creative battery, energy cell, power energy cell, and energy cube. Once we got all of those, I'll be happy. Like I said the other day, Banana, you can go off people, you know. I did actually start a Neotech World not too long ago. While I was going through the modern industrialization stuff. I didn't make it very far before I got bored of it. Anyway, right. So, in order to make well, technically I think we need like 19 more stars in total. We need to make these. So each one of these, I want to be able to have kind of like request craftable. There's a few things that we aren't, or that we don't have right now. On Dapper to Dust, we do have the infused Patrick star. We'll probably have to do probably that recipe, honestly. That should be easy enough, though. Well, it does just seem to be a Patrick star with mending on it. So I was curious if we could just, like, add mending to a Patrick star and it be considered the right thing. I'm going to go ahead and say no, but you never know. We have got a bunch of Patrick combs. That's a lot of Patrick stars. So we need that. We need that. And we need that. I need to clear a little bit more of my inventory. So I can fit those in it. All right. Oh. There we go. Right. That should have given us a few more Patrick stars. 321 to be exact. See, if you look at that, it is basically the same item. It's the Patrick. They're both Patrick star. Just one of them is enchanted with mending, and is named differently. Now, I will be very surprised if this works, but we can't apply mending on there. Wait, how do you apply enchantments in? Because you can apply enchantments in the pressure chamber, right? There's also the enchantment applicator. Wait a minute, I am 99.9% certain this will not work. I am also very curious, though. Oh, we need essence in there as well, though, don't we? It's hard to know whether that's just not enough essence or if it's just not going to work. I want to fill it with essence just to see. But I expect this, like I say, I expect this not to work. Oh, yeah. I've lost my tank now. That's ridiculous, that tentacle. Where's it gone? There it is. Yeah, I didn't think it would work somehow. But it was worth a shot. It's not like we can't do it the other way anyway. It's just... It's nice to be able to cheese things like that when you're able to... Oh, we still haven't finished this off either. I don't know what we're missing for this now. Oh, we've not finished the Oblivion shards. What are we missing on this, then? If anyone sees a quest without a check mark, please feel free to point it out, because I don't know which one I'm missing. I can't see what I'm missing. Wait, it says 100%. Oh, no, that's 100% complete, isn't it? Right, so the Eternal Stellar, we have... the Mace of Destruction, we've done... 2 Piercing Vengeance Focus, we already did. Snow Queen Trophy we have. Oh, I wonder if it's because I completed those with the autocomplete. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it's that. It's because we auto-completed it. We reset the progress on that. And then just complete that instantly instead. That should do it. There we go. That's better. And I am going to turn all of these into ingots, I think. Oh, wow. That was a... what? Okay, well, there we go. And that. And that. And 1 times all the Modium block. 1 times Vibranium block. There we go. That's all of the stuff on there done now. It's not all checked off because there's a couple of quests that we haven't actually done with it, but they're not quests that we need to do. Okay, right, so back to this. We've got the ATM star shards now. We basically just need to make sure we've got all of these various prisms and the soul binding crystal automatable. We're already up to 827 star shards, which is good. Okay, right, so for this, we need to make sure we have soul binding crystal, the Terra Stomp prism, Sea prism, Smelter prism we already have craftable, and the Whirlwind prism. Oh, and the Corrupt Eye Dust. We haven't set a thing up for the Corrupt Eye Dust yet either. So if we do... oh no, it's all right. We have got the Corrupt Eye Dust. Never mind. Right, so let's start with these. The Whirlwind Prism, this is going to be one of the ones that's actually going to take a little longer because I'm going to have to probably set up another spawner for this. Not finished this little pack yet? I mean, technically, no. How you doing, Craze? We have got the 18 ATM stars that we needed to automate this. But yeah, the thing we haven't got with this is the Batwing. And there's not really an easy way to get the Batwing. I have 15 of them, but I would like to make sure we can get more of them. I want it so we can get more if we need them. So what I want to do is go and find a bat. Then we'll set up a little spawner area for it. And use a... what are they called? That's a good question. Actually, no. If we swap a bat and get a bat spawn egg, will the bats still fly if they have no AI? I think the bees just floated to the ground. So I'm kind of assuming and hoping that the bats will do the same thing. I just need to find... That's probably the easiest place to go for this. The mob duplicator is probably not the best way to go about this. If we can get the bats to spawn, but with no AI, just float to the ground, we can just kill them the same way we kill everything else in our mob farm, and hopefully get plenty of bat wings that way. We just need to find a bat first. That's the difficult bits. Really? You're going to fire pointy sticks at me? This is actually one of the few times where having subtitles on in modded is not necessarily the worst idea. If anyone sees on the subtitles the whole anything related to bats that I miss, please let me know. Let's go back this way. I swear, bats are everywhere when you don't need them. As soon as you do, they are nowhere to be found. I'm trying to find one of the larger caves. I know there are a bunch of larger cave systems around here. I just can't remember how to get to them. That's not what I'm after. That spawn, I believe it's anywhere below like Y64 where it's dark. So it should be dark down here, even though it doesn't look like it. It is dark down here. What is it? I swear, I always have issues trying to find passive animals towards the end of a pack. Like, it's usually squid. This time, apparently, it's bats. Actually, not even sure. The fuck? What happened there? Oh, I'm assuming water... Well, water's flowing down from somewhere. I'm pretty sure we're not going to find any bats in here. Oh. There's a manta ray, though. Right. Is there some kind of trick, I don't know, to getting bats to actually spawn? Oh my god, all I'm coming across is aquifers. Let's change directions. I don't even find any caves at this point. Well, we kind of found a cave. No bats, though. I'm guessing they don't spawn... Oh, hang on. Bat. Aha. Right, I'm going to see if I can get you in the mob imprisonment tool as well. There we go. Right, we have a bat. Right, let's see if this will work the way I'm hoping to. Hoping it will. Get rid of those guys first. Spawn some chickens in. Right, and then if we do that, will they just fall down? Yes, they will. Beautiful. Right. Now, hopefully, there we go. 2,309 bat wings. I think that'll do us for now. We can get a few more, though. Actually, what we'll do is we'll set up another storage drive for those. Wait, which bat wings was it we needed? The Forbidden and Arcanus one, so it is those ones we need. Ziddick, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. You're finishing a little late today, Ziddick, aren't you? But welcome. Welcome, Ziddikians. How are we doing? How is the rest of the stream? How is Stoneblock? We're currently harvesting bat wings. And as always, for those who do not already follow Ziddick, go and fix that now. He is awesome. Currently playing Stoneblock 3. I got an RS system, so pretty good. Nice. We've just about finished all the mods 10 now. We have 18 ATM stars. We're currently making the star shards that we need in order to basically automate this. So one of the things we didn't have was bat wings, and now we do. Blue, how are you doing? At least we know this works though. Bats with no AI do just float down to the bottom. Perfect. All right, there we go. That is that sorted out. So we need to do a recipe for this. Right, that's the whirlwind prism. We've already got the smelter prism automated. The sea prism. We're gonna need to. We're gonna need to go and get scoots from turtles. That I don't actually know how we're gonna do. We're gonna have to get turtle seeds, I guess. It's probably gonna be the best way to go about that. Everything else though we can make. Terra Stomp prisms. Just get a few of them, and then just have a have what I've got on the bottom of my mob farm. Just have one of those Ars Nouveau things, portals, and then just teleport them back up to the top of the room, and then just have the same ones falling down constantly. So as soon as they get to the bottom, they just teleport back up to the top and start falling again. What more would you need out of life than raining bats? Alright, and we need those. That should be everything we need recipe-wise for those. That's the Terra Stomp prism. So we've done that one, done that one, done that one. This one's going to be a little more difficult as well, because this we've got to get the various souls. I need to get the trapped souls coming in again, because right now I think we stopped them to get something else briefly. And there it was just then. Yeah, there we go. I'll get the trapped souls coming in. So, right, if we do this, wait, where do these get made? Oh, that's in the Hephaestus Forge as well. Okay, and then souls we're making already. Corrupt souls. Need to go into... Wait, do I actually have a runic crucible? No, we're going to have to make another runic crucible as well then. Jody, how you doing? We're going to have to make another runic crucible so we can make the corrupt souls and the enchanted souls. That should be easy enough. Right, before we do that, though, we need to go and hunt down turtles. And try and get Turtle seeds. Yeah, the only thing we can do this with is turtle scoots, and there's no hostile neural networks turtle data model, so I need to hunt down turtles. And unfortunately, it does mean I am going to have to kill turtles, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't want to do it, the game is making me do it. Wait, I don't have anything turtle related already, do I? No, just turtle eggs. Don't think we've got time to wait for those to hatch. Right, turtles normally spawn on beaches, right? Let's head to a beach. Hey, Wolfie, how's it going? But I am indeed a monster. I cannot deny this. Well scooped. Rip turtles. I mean, to be fair, we've got to find the turtles first. That's probably going to be the bigger problem. But just because we find a beach biome doesn't mean we're going to find turtles. And I definitely do not see any turtles on there. This may be another one of those issues where passive mobs don't want to spawn for me. I'm hoping they'll show up on the mini-map. I'm kind of just flying around looking at the mini-map and seeing if we come across any. So far, I'm just seeing a whole bunch of exclamation points. It's not a top. I'm very upfront about what I'm going to do to them. If they choose not to hide, then it's their own fault. Well, it's quite a nice little biome. Hey, Guitar Lilin, how you doing? See, this feels like the kind of biome that a turtle would love. Oh, which one of these? I've not actually come across one of these guys yet. The Alacaquinos. I'm probably completely butchering that name, but there's no other ways to get turtle eggs or anything like that, is there? Oh, we need turtle scoot to be able to use the altar of birthing for one. Stomach bug rolled over into this period. Your body does not lie you lately. Aww. Well, hopefully you feel better soon, Guitar Lilin. You seem to have been ill for a while. Come on, this is the perfect biome for a turtle to spawn. Look at all these lovely lush beaches and they're missing out. Surely there's got to be some other way of getting this. Like, we can't make the soul jars themselves without the turtle scoop. We can't make the turtle scoop without turtle essence, which we need turtle seeds for, which we need to kill turtles for, or get turtle scoops. Oh, hang on. Ritual summon water random animal. Adrian's Law. Have I made that yet? Yeah, we have. Maybe we can try and summon one. We'll keep looking for like a couple more minutes. If not, we can try and summon one. I feel like we're not going to find one around like this kind of area though. Oh yeah, that's actually a fantastic idea, Delta. We actually have some delightful dirt as well. Now we've just got to find a beach. There is one this way. Wait, oh, is this the beach? I think this is the beach. This is the beach. Aha! Along with a shitload of other stuff. Come on, you're coming with me. The rest of you guys can just chill on the beach. Right. Thank you for that, Delta. I would have been there for hours, probably. I completely forgot about delightful dirt. I think I lost one somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. To be fair, there probably would have been in mine. Like, for some reason, I think it's because of all the chunks I have that I end up having loaded. But for some reason, towards the end of packs for me, I literally just, like, passive animal, like, specific passive animals, usually squid, just become impossible to find. I mean, that would explain it, Craze. All right, let's go and... Use your shell phone. Oh, that was... Oh, hold on. Whoops. Did I actually put the thing in there? Oh, no, I didn't actually put it in. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, that's on now, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, God. They're everywhere. Wait, are they... I can't tell. Are they still spawning? They shouldn't be. Oh, no, they're not. We're good. Okay, right. I'm sorry, turtles. Oh, God, they're everywhere. They do, but we're getting turtle seeds, so we just need to kill the turtles to be able to fill the soul jars and make the seeds. There we go. Mine either, Delta. Mine is not with it either. I can't remember. I'm sure there was a way to remove the... I feel like there was a way to remove the base of these. I know you can move them up and down, but I thought there was a way to remove the base. Could be wrong. There we go. We'll have a little turtle friend there. Oh, speaking of which, I'm curious. Did our dragons survive? Oh god, they did. They actually keep their settings now. They didn't used to keep the settings. If you said there's the offset, oh, that's a good point as well, Rallius. Yeah, well, I'll do that when I get back. But yeah, I made we had to kill a few dragons when we were getting the self-aware dragon data models. So we just set them up around the center, and now they're just staring at you if you stand in the middle. There we go. They're just standing there judging you. Right, what else do I need for the turtle seeds? Prudentium and Solium seed base. There's nothing else you can make with a turtle essence, is there? No, let's just do this and store the scoot. Scary if it was IRL. Oh god, yeah. 4 giant dragons staring at you. Is it just called Scoot? Oh, Turtle Scoot it's called. Alright, so we need... Let's do that. How are you doing anyway, Rallius? Wait, where's Splinter when you need him? I mean, he's clearly just left them to their own devices, and they have multiplied and then been killed. Oh, we did get some turtle spawn eggs as well. WinRAR messenger bag supposed to arrive Thursday? Is WinRAR still a thing? I remember using WinRAR like years and years and years ago. I didn't know if it actually was actually still used or not. I don't really tend to use kind of zipped files in any way anymore. Or you still use it? Oh, nice. Right. Okay, we need a recipe for Turtle Scoot. Right, and let's just replace... Actually, I have no idea. Oh, hang on, I'll just tell you what's there. Experience crops. Let's get rid of those. There we go. We have Scoot. How you doing, Arrow? Oh, we were going to try and set the base on this, weren't we? Oh, see, that didn't keep its size. You know, enough German, you can imitate that dude from Inglorious Bastards. I basically, for mine, I basically use pretty much every method you could use for speeding them up. So there's the farmland with the red fertilizer on it and crop supports. And then there's a couple of layers of lily pads of fertility underneath it. And then every possible layer of growth accelerators underneath that. That's basically it. I don't normally make farms like that, in fairness. I'm usually not a huge fan of like big mystical agriculture farms. I prefer things to do things like smaller scale. I like crops. I used to in all the mods on. I always did them in phytogenic insulators instead, just because I preferred the look of it and the lack of constant kind of updates as each crop grows. Growth accelerator, I think, yeah, just a few thousand. Thankfully, I'm doing okay for like all the essences though, because we have the bees, like 467,000 tertium, nearly 500,000 imperium. What else have we got? 2 million inferium. There's insanium, 35,000 only 35,000 insanium. 167,000 supremium. So it like with the essence bees, it makes it a lot easier to do it. Your eyes waking up, trying to decide whether you should bother with breakfast. Yes, definitely bother with breakfast. There is a reason it is called the most important meal of the day. Breakfast is important. Oh wait, that needs to go in the Hephaestus Forge, doesn't it? Okay, right, so that's that bit done. Last bit we've got to do is this. So we need to get the Corrupt Souls and the Enchanted Souls craftable. They didn't nerf the lily pads. They just work slightly differently to how they used to now. At least I think they do. Basically, they, rather than giving constant growth ticks, they now basically give a one growth tick every 10 seconds. You can configure that in the configs, but they give one growth tick every 10 seconds. But that 10-second timer starts when you place down the lily pads. So if you place them all down together, say you use a wand or something to place them all those 10 ticks will sync up. So you won't get much of a growth increase because like every 10 seconds they'll all tick at once and everything will grow instantly, but only once every 10 seconds. Whereas if you place them down manually, so long as you keep the chunk loaded, they will always have a... Oh yeah, they are considerably harder to make now. They've got the power of steady growth now, and which is a little bit of a pain. I have got that automated, but it's slow. I never passived it. They do still have this recipe, but you do need a vibranium plate for each one. Yeah, this is definitely easier. Provided you've got access to enough vibranium, that's definitely easier. It was just, for me, it was just fun automating the Nature's Aura stuff. Which is why I did that. Anyway, we need to make a runic crucible. Was that one of the ones I... No, that's not one of the ones I made a recipe for. Okay, right, so we need a runic crucible. Can I get all this stuff? What am I missing? Oh yeah, I should be able to do all that. And get rid of those. And we just need that. And those. Hopefully that'll work. We'll find out in a minute. And then, yeah, we just need to basically get the corrupt souls and the enchanted souls craftable. This should be easy enough. They just need trapped souls, corrupt eye dust, and plenty of sauce. And the enchanted ones just require Oriole souls and holy hand grenades. I'm hoping that's actually working. Like, I'm never entirely sure with these whether they are, but apparently it is. Okay, so what do we need? 5 arcane crystal blocks. Quantum injector. Gotta find somewhere to put this as well now. We should have space. A quantum injector, 4 arcane polished dark stone. Eight polished dark stone. No, the old recipe's been if you mean for the lily pads, I'm pretty sure that's been there as long as I've been playing this pack. I could be wrong, because my memory is not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure it's been there as long as I've been playing the pack. Right, rune blocks. We're going to need more polished dark stone for the where the inputs and outputs potentially go. Arcane polished dark stone pillar. And gilded, chiseled, polished darkstone. Wait, how many of those do we need? Just the one? Just the one. Right, see if we can find a space for this. Where did I put the... There it is. Not quite at the top, but... Oh, we should be able to fit it in here, shouldn't we? That should work. That works. Where did my rune block? Did I only make one rune block? I thought I'd made the 4 of them. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Wait a minute, where do the inputs and outputs... Oh, yeah, the inputs and outputs get switched out with these, don't they? That's right. There we go. Okay, right. So what do we actually need for these? We need a source input, couple of and source input and 3 item inputs. Are these still gonna work? If these will still work the same, like if there's an additional port in there, for example, say there's a fluid input and you've got this recipe that doesn't need a fluid input, it should still work, right? That shouldn't cause any problems. I hope. Just a normal item input should work. And we'll do a normal item output as well. If we do inputs here. Oh, I need a fluid input as well, don't I? Oh wait, will a small one work for that? Yeah, we only need like 1 bucket, don't we? So that should work. If we do fluid input there, item input there, do item output there, and source input there. Then we need pattern provider. And I think we'll just put the pattern provider there. Or actually, let's put the pattern provider there. Then we need that. We need an interface. Actually, we need 2 interfaces. No, we need an interface and we need an exporter. And then we output source. Get some acceleration cards. And then we need storage buses. Can't remember. Can we set these to? I can't set them to work with only work with certain things, can we? Certain whether like types. So you can't set them to just work with fluids or just work with items. Really matter too much, but right. So what do we? The only recipes that are going to be going in here are going to be the corrupt soul and the enchanted soul. So basically, we just need to allow those items to come through and those, and then liquid Oriole going into there. We shouldn't even, honestly, we shouldn't even need to filter this, but I just prefer to. Wait, do these things need power as well, don't they? Do they need power? They do not need power. Perfect. Right, so we need that. And we need that, but we do also need a recipe for that and for that. We shouldn't need to do blocking mode either. Right, so if we wanted to craft, say, 4 of those, would that actually work? No, because I did them the wrong way round, didn't I? That's the fluid input, that's the item input. Whoops. There we go. And then all we gotta do is wipe the items out of there and back into there. There we go, right. And let's make sure we can do the other souls. Seems to be working. Slow, but it's working. All right, there we go. That should be everything we need to do to automate the stars. I think. I don't think we've missed anything. Oh, except we've got to make the recipe for the soul binding crystal, but after that. Oh, and do we have the ender pearl fragments? Yes, we do. Oh wait, no, we have that's all the bits for making those. We've still got to do the lens of the killer, and we've got to do the infused Patrick star. But otherwise, those should be good. Let's make sure we can order each of these and that they actually work. They might take a little while. Although not that long, apparently. That's the whirlwind prism, sea prism. Smelter prism we've already done. Wait, what's the other one? What am I missing? That worked. Oh, the Terrastorm prism. And then there's the soul binding crystal. Yep, that works. And then the soul binding crystal. Yep, those all work. Okay, right. So we've got to get each of those star parts now. These are done in the star altar. There we go. I'm assuming pretty much if one of these works, they'll all work. But we should probably try them all anyway. Hmm. Yeah, that should have been done by now. What is not working with that? The only thing I can think is that we don't have enough of some of the fluids. Wait. Huh. Why are you... Okay, that's a little confusing. It's not even putting the items in. Huh. I genuinely don't know why this... Unless it's to do with blocking mode. But it shouldn't be, because there's nothing in there. Why are you doing that? I mean, the confusing thing here is that it's not even putting the items in, let alone starting the recipe. I'm honestly a little confused. 425,000 RF per tick. Terrastomp Prism. ATM Star Shards. Okay, hold on. Let me try something quickly. Okay, so he's put the items into there. And that will process them. I mean, we can try that. I can't imagine it will, since there's no other directions it can push anything. but we'll try it. Oh, wait. It has been crafting them. It's... Oh. Cry now. I disconnected that earlier. Because I wanted to manually take out the ATM stars. Yeah, 100% user error. 100%. There we go. The star fragments should now all work. All right, so the last things we've got to do for this, the lens of the killer and the automating the infused Patrick star. So lens of the killer going to require those. We're going to need a sharpness 5 book. I can't remember. I don't think I need to output the fluids with these. I think I've got them going in automatically. Should have experience essence. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of experience essence. Okay, and those should go in the runic enchanter, I believe. Now this I'm a little unsure about whether it's going to work or not. Okay, we still need Imperium enchant. Oh wait, do we just need to go through these in sequence, don't we? So we need to do that. And then that's going to need the tertium one. Which is going to need the prudentium one. It's going to need the inferium one. It might take a minute or two to go through because the runic enchanter does seem a little on the slow side. I'm never entirely sure with these ones whether they're actually doing anything or not. They don't appear to be, but then again, I thought that was the other thing, and that was just me forgetting to reconnect something. Okay, that's clearly not done what it's supposed to do. Right, let's just try these. Yeah, stuff's not going into there, is it? We've got XP fluid, and we've got source. Oh, we already had one inferium enchanting base in there, apparently. Oh, because it's got the XP fluid still. I was doing the wrong one. Okay, right, hold on. Do that now, that should work. Yeah, there we go. That's working now. It's because I'd left the XP fluid in it. Did I leave that in any of the others? Now let's try putting these in some kind of order. Yes, I did on the Supremium one. What are we doing? Right, let's make sure that works. That seems to be working. Give it a second. There we go. Right, okay, that works. So we should now be able to request that. Sharpness 5 book. There we go. Okay, that works. Alright, so we still need a recipe for lens of certain... it's going to be an annoying one, isn't it? Okay. Right. Lens of detonation, and that gets turned into the lens of certain death. Lens of detonation. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, shit. This is not going to be fun. Because the way I've got these set up, that's going to kind of break it, isn't it? I'm going to have to do a different setup for this. No, I'm not going to blow it up, no. I like to keep my worlds. I like the idea of blowing it up, but... probably wouldn't do it. Yes, the way we've got these set up, I was just experimenting with ways to do this. So we're doing it with formation and annihilation planes. But the problem is this will pick up everything from here. Like everything that's in this filter will get picked up and put back into the ME system. The problem is the items we're inputting the items we're getting out are also inputs as well, so they will never actually finish the recipe properly. So I need to set up a different way of doing this, which I'm not really sure how I'm going to do. Short of setting this up one for each step of this. So if we set up one to craft if we craft the drop the lens of detonation on there and it turns into the lens of certain death. I guess what we can do, since we really only want the lens of certain death from this, what we should be able to do is set this to turn off with a redstone signal, or turn on with a redstone signal. Just detect when something's on top of it, and then when there is something on top of it, just keep firing the laser until it's turned into the lens of detonation. Oh, sorry, lens of certain death, and then pick it up. Because this needs to go through a whole bunch of different things here. And then if we just use a collector, I probably want to do this. If we do that... Then if you use a simple dropper... Actually, we just do it with 16 because we don't want to drop too many of them. You do a simple dropper. We'll have the pattern provider. Going into that. Oh, that's annoyingly just on the wrong side, isn't it? Let's do this somewhere else. Let's do this over here. So if we have pattern provider there. Okay, hold on. Yeah, simple dropper. One further back, I think. Simple dropper. Pattern provider to feed the items into there. The lens there. We'll need a collector. Which we can put on the back of there. And then we just want to collect that, the lens of certain death. I'll feed back into there. And then all we've basically got to do is send a redstone signal to this. Hey, Tribble. How are you doing? If we use sensor... Target items. We want this to deactivate on a redstone signal. That should have a redstone signal then. And then if we toss an item on there. And give it some power. That should be firing. Yeah. Okay, so that will just fire when there's an item there, and then as soon as that turns to a lens of certain death, it should pick it up and put it back into there. Doing okay mostly? Hope you managed to get some rest. I got a little bit. Not as much as I would have liked, but I did get a little bit. Alright, and then we'll bring... I'm getting a lot of like little lag spikes now as well. I'm going to guess we are somewhere below 20 TPS. Oh no, we're still doing fine TPS-wise. Well, we put a poll up in Discord for what we were going to play next. And it was basically my short list, since nobody had really given me any suggestions that kind of appealed to me to add to it, was Project Nope Zone, Monifactory, or GTNH. Yeah, 50 milliseconds is where the TPS would drop, yeah. But I keep getting like little lag spikes, so I was kind of anticipating it being a little below that, but it wasn't. Anyway, yeah, the poll was between Project Nope Zone, Monofactory, and GTNH, and Monofactory was kind of the overwhelming victor at that. However, there were some potential issues with it. Mostly the fact that there is supposed to be a new update coming for Monofactory that will break older worlds. Shouldn't be the garbage collection. We're only at, I mean, it could be, but it shouldn't be that bad at this point. Oh yeah, could play GTNH for years, and I was fully prepared to do that, honestly, if people wanted to see it. But Monofactory was the overall, or at least so far. I've not checked it yet today, but it was the kind of overwhelming victor. There was like 6 people for Nope Zone, 17 for Monofactory, and 8 for GTNH. So we were going to go for Monofactory, but the problem is we had there was a message in Discord basically saying that there's a new update coming for Monofactory, which would potentially break older worlds. So, but I don't know when that update is coming. I originally, well, to be fair, I originally thought the update was coming in November. But then I realized that, because that's what there was a bot reply saying that was going to be the release date for it. And then I realized there was several other dates from the bot saying the release date for random dates. And basically all it was the bot was, whenever somebody ran the command to get the release date for it, it just picked a random date and said that. So basically, I have absolutely no idea what the release date for it is. So I don't know whether it's going to be worth me starting a world or not. I need to kind of make that decision. Right, so basically we need to turn that into that. These don't all... Okay, no, they don't all have the same things. All right, so if we... Let's just request one of these. See if this actually works. It's not going to be speedy, but it shouldn't be. +1 for Nope Zone. Yeah, it's not going to be speedy doing this, but... Wait, does it need... Oh, please don't tell me it needs to be picked up after each one. Because that's not changing, is it? Oh, you're kidding me. So that's not going to work then. It needs to be picked up after each step. Okay, how am I going to do that then? Only thing I can think is... Oh, my brain doesn't need a rest. My brain doesn't need a rest at the minute. It needs to be more active, if anything. Right, that one needs to stay. Okay, right. All I can think with this is we set this up to blacklist Lens of Certain Death. We set this. This is going to make it potentially even slower. We set this to like a 40-second pickup delay. Set that to respect the pickup delay, and that can ignore it. Sorry, a 40-tick pickup delay, not a 40-second. 2-second pickup. We'll see if that's enough. I don't know if the pickup delay gets reset afterwards, though. Oh, hang on, that's not going to pick that up, is it? It's because it's looking in the wrong fucking place. Yeah, it's a little bit janky, but it should work. I could do with getting the timings right. Actually, I wonder if we set this to 1 second, 1 tick, and then change that to pulse. Did we get that through? Hey, Liquid, how you doing? It's just kind of... It needs a slight delay in there, doesn't it? Oh, no, because no, it's pulsing at the wrong freaking time, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to work that way, is it? It'll have to be that way. Yeah, it's not the most reliable way. I'm not overly happy with this, but... It's just because it takes so long for this to actually fire after it receives a redstone signal. Finish Ocean Blog, GG. Alright. Right, so we should be able to request these now. Like none of this is going to be overly speedy. But it really doesn't need to be, honestly. We just need to get enough to be able to get maybe 10 stars. So my suggestion is starting all the Moss 10 world. It has been a really fun pack. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be able to request the Lens of the Killer now. Beautiful. And then finally, we've got to do this. The Infused Patrick Star. So I'm going to assume this recipe is probably going to be the easiest way to do this, or the only way to do this. We're going to need to get recipes for mending, Means I'm also going to need a recipe for that. Right. Make sure that works. I can find the mending books. There we go. Oh god, I need to go and take a break in a minute as well. So much stuff more than Ocean Block 2. Oh god, yeah, there are a lot of items in this game. Well, this pack rather. A whole lot of items. Will that work? Yeah, I just want to make sure we can get the infused Patrick Star. And then I'll go on a break. And then when we come back, we should, there we go, that works. We should be able to request everything for the star. So yeah, that goes in the energizing orb. That goes into... Actually, this one I think we're going to just do a recipe for that. Do the block and then create it that way. And then obtaining vibranium alloy. I've got that craftable as well, so we'll do that. And then we just need... Did I already do that? No, I didn't do the recipe for it yet. Okay. Let's see if this works. No, not at all, Liquid. You're all good. You took over the first structure you found, which is a giant dungeon with stairs leading from the surface. Ah, was that a... has it got kind of like when you go down the stairs, has it got kind of corridors going off to the north, south, east, and west? That's... I'm actually not sure what it's called now. I know they used to be called roguelike dungeons. I'm not sure what they're called now. Yeah, those can be quite nice. Are they still called roguelike ones? I've never been entirely sure of the name for a while now. But yeah, now we've got that. Let's also make that recipe. Yeah, it's that runic enchanter that's taking the time. Already enchanting table and plenty of spawners. Oh yeah, you'll find a lot of spawners in those places. And they get more dangerous as you go down. I just wish that they would, like, the packs would alter the loot tables for the roguelike dungeons, because normally there's not, the loot in them isn't that great. There we go. We can make the infused Patrick Star. And we now request ATM stars. We'll have at least like one of everything we need for this anyway, but... Or most of the things. We still need to do the star fragments. Again, now not sure if this is working or not. I think it is. Hey, Quiets. How are you doing? Maybe it is. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Because this... feels like it's stalled. Oh, it's that problem again. The number of books you need is not correct. Like we had when we made that, it asks for 4 mending books, but it only ever uses 2. We had the same thing with that. Oh, I had 2 recipes for that, apparently. But yeah, that needs to be 2 books and not 4. But there we go. We can now auto-craft stars. Right, while we go on our break, I think we need like 9 more of these. Like, we wanted to make all the items we can make with the star, basically. They all messed up for you as well? Yeah, I don't know what's gone on there. Is that both of the ones that required books, it like doubled the amount of books needed. Hey, Celestial. So tired, but at least you don't have class today. That's good. At least, hopefully, this time you can get a chance to relax a little bit. Anyway, right, we need basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we need 10 more stars. So let's see if I can order 9 of these. Then I'm going to go on a break, and then hopefully we're going to be a little short on ATM star shards. We're only 444 short, though, so let's try and get those for... Right, hang on. How many do I need in total if I want 9 more stars? We need 1,992 plus 444. So 2,436, something like that. If we can get to those, and then expanding on this at that point should be easy. We basically just need to get like 9 more star blocks, and then we can just duplicate the bees. And then we could continue to expand that way. Come on, bees, produce more. Be harder. Yeah, these are going to take a little while to process everything anyway. There we go, that should be enough. Right, let's request another 9 stars. Everything looks like it is craftable. So I'm going to go and take a short break while that's going through. We probably won't be done by the time we get back. But we should be well on our way, and then we can start working on the creative items, which hopefully, fingers crossed, won't take too long. We have got a few more bits we need to do, especially like I need to go and kill the wild and chimera. Or either possibly not kill the wild and chimera. I'm not sure. We might not need to. There is no spawn egg for it, though. We might not need to kill it. We might just need to put it in the Drigme farm. Oh, yeah, it'll be easy to kill. It would be easy to kill if we were going to, but if we put it in the Drigme farm, assuming it's the same as all the mods 9 was, we'll get the tokens from that anyway. Anyway, we'll look at that when we get back. For right now, I'm going to go and take a short break. If you have been sat down for a little while yourselves, I do suggest you do the same thing. Just get up, wander around, use the bathroom, whatever you've got to do. Don't go too far though, because I will be right back. Gonna run some ads during the break. These will only ever be run during the break though, so you shouldn't miss anything. I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, everybody, I am back. Thank you all for sticking around during that break. I do greatly appreciate it. And it appears I was correct. We are still only at 2 stars. So I'm assuming it's going through all of certain bits first, and then it's going to go through to the stars. But that's fine. We've got stuff to do in the meantime. Right, while those are crafting, let's figure out what we've got to do and what we need to make for all the creative items. Because there is still going to be a lot of stuff we've got to make. Basically, right, we need to make the creative spellbook, creative blood drop, creative jetpack, creative source jar, creative compressor, creative compressed iron block, and then all the various creative power sources. Liquid, thank you for the hydrates. By the way, Quiet, how is Project Architect coming along? I actually didn't hydrate during the break. I was talking to my dad. I do have a cup of tea in front of me, though, at least. Hey, Em. How's it going? Right, let's do these in order. Right, so basically, all this stuff we can make or we have, except for the Archmage spellbook. We don't have this yet. I think we've got the Mage's spellbook. Yeah, we've got the Mage's spellbook at the moment. So we've got to make the Archmage one, which I think the only thing we're missing, yeah, is the Wilden Tribute. So we need Tablet of Summon Wilden. I'll go and do this on the Nether Oath, because this thing likes to break stuff, if I remember rightly. I also want a containment jar. Tablet of Containment, and we'll get a couple of Ritual Braziers. Right, what do I need to augment this with? Walden Spike, Walden Horn, and Wilden Wing. Spike, Horn, and Wing. I'm going to grab a mob imprisonment tool as well, just in case. You never know when you're going to need one. Good, mate. I'm tired. Mostly. But then again, that's pretty much par for the course now, so. Alright, let's go over somewhere away from all the redstone-y stuff. And away from that. Let's go over here. Right, don't break my other ritual brazier. That's all I ask. Bye-bye. Oh, look at him. He's so fluffy. All right. Let's actually make another one of those anyway, I think. Hey, we're up to 6 stars now. We're nearly there. Fluffy murder in a jar. Exactly. Think you either finally got to the burnout stage or you're just busy with other stuff at the moment? I'm sorry, doggies. There we go. Hey, and we got a Wild and Chimera trophy as well. Aw, look at him. He's... Look at those eyes. Right, where did I put that? There we go, right, we got the Wilden tribute. Right, let's go and see if this does actually give us the Wilden tributes if we put this in the Drigme farm. I don't know if it will or not. We'll find out, though. I've got a lot of trophies. Wait, I got an Ignis trophy? Oh, see, how cool does that look? Hold on. There we go. That is, that thing could defend my base. Alright, what else do we get trophy-wise? That would be interesting. Wait, how did I get... His Holiness Erewhon the Supreme trophy? I'm guessing that was from a named mob. Or one of the other ones. Why is the Ender Dragon upside down? Wait, what? Oh, have I got another dragon trophy? Hold on, hold on, hold on. So it seems that you can... Okay, that's actually quite cool. You can put them upside down. Right, okay, let's do what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm getting sidetracked. That was not what I was going for, by the way. I realized as soon as I did it, that's what that was going to look like. That was not what I was going for. Yeah, it was more that what Quiet said. It's more the yin yang thing. It did not quite come out that way. All right, let's see if these gets actually give us the Wilden things. Oh, we got this. Oh, right, yeah, we put a charged creeper in here, didn't we? Right, okay, so that's basically got everything we need to make this. Is there... Hey, we got all of our stars as well. There we go, perfect. Right, so if we make the creative spell book... Oh, wait, no, I can't make the creative one yet. I've got to make the Archmage one first, haven't I? Whoops. There we go. Our first creative item. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I believe you on that either, in fairness, Quiet. Bang, let's claim all these as well. There we go. We have a creative spellbook. With all of the glyphs. Beautiful. Get rid of some of this junk. Right, I'll come back and check on that in a little bit. Okay, there we go. Right. That is creative item number 1. Creative spellbook. Right, the creative blood drop might be a little more potentially difficult. Although we do have a broom here. Will this broom work? Or do we need a specific broom? We need 4 promises of tenacity. Rejuvenate. Oh, how do we get rejuvenated flesh? I can't remember how we get rejuvenated flesh. We need a mace of distortion. Oh, humanoid flesh and Garmonbosia. Thankfully, we have humanoid flesh. That's a phrase I didn't think I'd say. There we go. Rejuvenated flesh. Can I fill this with blood from... Actually, can I fill this with blood by doing... this? So I'm guessing all of these need to be filled with blood. There we go. Rejuvenated flesh. Welcome back, Hyena. Then we just need a mace of distortion. How does one make a mace of distortion? Right, some of that we can make. Empowered inverted potentia. Go over to the factory. We should have everything we need over there. Namely this. Oh, wait, does it need to be... I think it needs to be... We need lightning. Oh, or we can just strike it with lightning, apparently. Hold on. Can we just... We should have a spell now that we can cast lightning with. We do that. And we do... projectile. And lightning. Does this work? Yep. That works. Yes, we did get raided by Ziddick. There we go, Mace of Distortion. Fill that with blood. And then we need the Necromancer's Staff. Oh, we need another Empowered Potential. There we go. Beautiful. What else do we need? Nothing. We've got everything. There we go. And then hopefully that gives us our creative blood drop. So now we've got the creative spellbook and the creative blood drop. The creative jetpack might take a little longer because we've got to go through all the other jetpacks to get to this. So this might take a little bit longer. Oh god, and a lot more crafting recipes. Right, I'm going to start this again. There's a few things we know we're clearly going to need for this. So... Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff here. Okay, so we need the unobtainium jetpack, vibranium jetpack, or the modium jetpack, emerald, diamond or platinum. Diamond is probably going to be easier. And the gold jetpack. The iron jetpack. And the stone jetpack. And then the wooden jetpack. We need all of those. Okay, right. We're going to need more patterns, aren't we? Right, so if we start with the wooden jetpack. I'll take those. We need those. And we need those. And we need one of those. Right, have we got everything we need? No, we haven't done the wood capacity yet. There we go. And then the stone jetpack. There we go. All right. What do I do for Easter Sunday? Probably absolutely nothing. Wait, why have I got two of those? Am I missing something for those? No. Okay, I just made one too many of the recipes. I'm bored of you to assume I'll go out, actually leave the house quiet. Try and avoid that wherever possible. Alright, we need those. And those. And those. Alright. And iron jetpack. There we go. Gold jetpack. Looks like we might actually get to play some Ocean Block today as well. Potentially. We shouldn't take too long to get the rest of these creative items done. Right, and then Emerald Jetpack. So after this bit where things are probably going to start getting slightly more difficult. Or at least complicated crafts, not difficult in terms of the resources we need. Or maybe not. These ones are actually alright as well. Alright, and then one aluminium jetpack, please. Thank you. Vibranium jetpacks. There we go. Not me, you're going for the bag of sweet tart chicks and bunnies. Honestly, is it Easter weekend this weekend? Okay, vibranium jetpack. Oh, it is. I never really do anything for Easter. Like, I haven't done for a very long time. I always forget when it is. An obtainium jetpack. Okay, and now we just need recipes for this. Most of that's fine. And looks like we're going to have to go through and get all of the various reactor blocks. Okay. So yeah, everything should be craftable for those now. Okay, this actually wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Except for the creative energy cells are going to be a bit of a nightmare because we're going to need to do all of the various batteries, aren't we? And they're only annoying because there's the potential for screw-ups with NBT data. So if we just do one of these at a time, it should pick the craftable one to use in the recipe. We should avoid any problems. Hopefully. And then the nitros. There we go. Right. So just got to do those. And that should hopefully be everything. I'm just waiting on those. Falls on 420 this year. Not in the UK, it doesn't. It falls on 20/4. You get chocolates from your mom? I've not had like Easter chocolate for a very, very long time. I forget how long these things take to craft. I'll probably speed that up now, actually. Although I don't think we really need to at this point. Is that actually working? Is that doing anything? Oh yeah, it is. We're just not using everything right now. Becky, thank you for the hydrates and the posture check. How are you doing, Becky? It does take 9 billion FE to craft this. Why is this not getting the power it needs, though? Ah, that's why. Oh, can I come out, please? There we go. That's a little better. Tired, lots of pain in lots of places. Hope everyone's okay. I'm doing all right. There we go. We have a creative jetpack. Now we can fly creatively. It always feels like one of the most pointless things to. Like, it always feels like one of the most pointless things to craft in the end game. Right, let's fill. I'm assuming these all need to be filled. Not sure where these come in from. I think these are made in here. Only they're not crafting. Why are you not crafting? Because crafting is locked for some reason. Son just flew out to training for his job. House will be a bit quieter with the wife and I for a week. Is that good quieter or bad quieter, Liquid? Or is it? I'm guessing a little bit mixed. Oh, I just realized I've already got 4 filled unobtainium sauce jars here, haven't I? Oh wait, do I need? I'm assuming I'm gonna need sauce to craft this. Oh no, apparently not. So 4 of those, and it was just 4 sauce gem blocks, right? And then a star. There we go. Creative sauce jar. Fill these back up again. Oh, there's the unobtainium. Right, there we go. Creative sauce jar. Perfect. That is all of the just craftable ones. A bit mixed and some concern. He's only 19. I'm sure he'll be fine. I guess I can kind of understand the concern. I've never been in that situation myself. I can understand why you would be concerned. I'm sure you have absolutely no need to worry, though. Oh, we've got some stuff to make with this. Right, what do I need? Compressed iron. Need 8 stacks of that. And then a star. I say that's doing alright still. But I hope I've got enough pressure in here. I don't think we do. We need 5 bars of pressure before this will do anything. So basically we've got to wait until this fills up again. Can I add more speed upgrades? That's going to make the temperature go up, though. Right, while that's doing its thing, we need a few more bits for the creative compressor. Namely, a shitload of advanced pressure tubes. 4 stacks to be exact. We have 11 total. Right, how many of these recipes do we need to get 64 of these? We get 8 from each recipe. 8 will get us 64, 8, 16, so we need 32. Could be enough. Oh shit, that's temperature's gone up a bit. I've just realised I don't think this matters too much here. Oh no, the efficiency does go down significantly then as the temperature goes up. Okay. And that is slowly making its way to 5 bars of pressure again. What does that need to get up to? 2.16 million milliliters of air. Got a little ways to go. Right, that'll be working on those. What else do we need? The advanced air compressor, liquid compressor, flux compressor, and an electrostatic compressor. Where are we going? Right, so we need that, and that. So we're going to need 2 of those. One as the advanced air compressor. And we've got the advanced liquid compressor. And we should need the flux compressor. And the electrostatic compressor. Okay, that actually is taking a lot less time than I thought. This, however, is really taking its time. We're nearly there. We need 2.16 million. Thing is, once we get this, we can get rid of all this lot and then just use the this to cool this down. We'll be able to speed this up a little bit as well. Oh, we're closing in. Almost there. These last bits should actually be relatively easy, though. The creative energy cube. The only thing that's going to be a problem with this is the fact that there's going to be a lot of power running through here. So we might be better off doing this one first, and then we'll just have this as our power output, and then we can output as much as we need. We're nearly there. We'll have to make sure all of this lot is hooked up as well. Just to speed up these last... Oh, God. Why is there so much sugarcane there? That's actually a very good question. Where the hell is that sugarcane coming from? Oh. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Whoops. I may or may not have forgotten to put a void upgrade on there. This is fine. Oh, and this is still going as well. Oh, we've got 1,479 buckets of Eclipse Ember fuel now as well. Hey, and there we go. Creative compressed iron block. If I remove that, put that down there. There we go. We should be able to put... Holy shit. There we go. Temperature's going down. Alright, so we just got to wait on this. which this is at dangerously high levels of pressure right now. It's got a security upgrade in there. It shouldn't blow up. This also had a security upgrade in. And that still blew up. Okay, note to self, do not put 10 speed upgrades in here. Yeah, shouldn't would be the operative word there. That's a very cold block. Minus 221 degrees Celsius. Holy shit. That's running at a minus 108 degrees Celsius. If only you could, Tribble. Unfortunately, you can't put 20 in. It'll only let you put 10. Okay, now at least that's back to somewhat safe levels. Actually, that's an interesting point, yeah. Would it work? Would it freeze? I don't know how that... To be fair, I mean, I would expect... I don't know, what would happen to water at minus 221 degrees Celsius? I mean, would it just freeze, or would something else happen to it? Been feeling in a Pokemon mood? I mean, are you in a position to play Pokemon? Alright, so if we grab a star and we do this. We need this to get up to 5 bars of pressure again. Maybe 9 will be alright. This once again has got to get up to about 2.16 million. Playing emulator Ruby on your laptop in bed currently, so that's a yes then. There we go. There is. We don't need that anymore, isn't it? Don't need any of this either. Or that. Or this, in fact. I'm assuming that will go up to 5 bars of pressure and then stop. There we go. We have a creative compressor and the creative compressed iron block. We just have 4 more things to make, chat. which we're going to start with this. The 4 nitro energy cells. And a star. Now, I don't know if this is going to cause any problems if they end up having energy in them. Shouldn't do. Nope. It is, however... I was going to say, it is, however, going to take a while to craft, but... no, it's not. There we go. We have creative power now as well. You post a link about ice. It's a chill read. See, now I don't know if you actually have a link about ice and you just wanted to include the pun in there as well, or if it was all about the pun. Right, let's make this. Right, we need, what, 4 of these? And the star. My pun is just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, dear. I worry about you guys at times. There we go. Creative energy cell. Creative batteries. Four of those, and again, a star. And then we just got one more thing to make after this. And then we're done. Still too soon. How long ago did the Titanic sink? I don't think I've ever known that. There we go. Creative energy battery. And last but not least, we need a creative energy cube. Oh, we need 4 of those creative energy cubes. Okay, right. Okay, we have a recipe to craft. One more to do. 24 of those. It sank 2 months ago. That long ago. It seemed like only yesterday. All pretty chill here. God. We can't take you guys anywhere, can we? How much can those store anyway? Oh, the creative energy cube can... Oh, we could have made this a long time ago, couldn't we? I don't know what the maximum input and output of that is, though. There we go. That is all of the creative items done. I do want to make another one of these, because I want to see what the maximum input and output would have been for it. You do have a link about ice to show me. Chat, we're done. Oh, it's got an infinite maximum output as what have I not been using this for energy storage? up to now. Like, that's such a cheap recipe as well. Like, all things considered. There we go, chat. We're done. One last thing. I do want to have all of those creative items in that chest, so we are going to go and grab... Hold on. Let me repost it. Because the bot was always going to flag it, unfortunately. There we go. Great, a little bit of a closed loop there. And there we go. All the creative items, and we can request ATM stars. Do you need storage with an infinite cell? I know, but it just basically just means that. Well, no, with the difference is the infinite cell. There's the creative energy cube, which is like automatically got infinite amounts of power in it, or you have this creative energy cube, which just has the ability to store an infinite amount of power, but doesn't have an infinite amount of power in it. So you still have to, like, with this one, you just still have to generate the power. But it just means you can store it all and input and output it from a single block. Do I have a dirt chest? I don't even think they have dirt chests anymore, do they? No, they don't even have dirt chests anymore. Unfortunately, no, I do not have a dirt chest then. How long has it taken? It's probably taken considerably longer than it feels like. Time played 19.08 days. There has been a bit of AFK time, a lot of it inadvertent. 457.92 hours ish. But as I say, I don't tend to rush things. I take my time with them and enjoy what I'm doing. But there we go. All the mods 10 technically complete. We obviously haven't gone through and done all of the quests and completed everything in these, but we really don't need to. At this point, it would just be going through and making stuff for the sake of making it. But there we go. Don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to load a potion block or not. Not sure if I'm feeling it. We'll see. But there we go. It's been a fun ride.